Hey, what's up, pussies and bitches? Okay. Goddamn. Sorry, I'm late today because I had a party at my home. So yeah. Anyways. So yeah, I am kind of like hanging upside down today, and we're gonna draw. Right? Let's go. Also, I'm giving away free drawing, painting, and like coloring tips. So if anyone has any questions, shoot them in the chat, and I will answer them. All right. All right. Yep. If anyone has any questions, shoot them in the comments, and I will answer them. I have no idea if like people will join in today, but we will see. We will see. I don't know. Alright, let's go. God, I'm sorry. I minimized the shit. Sorry. Sorry, I minimized it. Oh my god, man. Holy shit. Sorry about that. Alright, let's go. I am Batman. Alright, let's go. So I had an idea. You know, we did this today. We did this yesterday. Okay, I kind of like refined it a little bit, like corrected the colors and stuff over here a little bit. Okay, so we did this yesterday. So now I had an idea. What if I made an entire animation out of it, like a, I don't know, one kind of like 1 or 2 second loop animation or something. Okay, like a quick loop animation. All right, like a GIF. Okay, so I had that idea, but then I thought, let's not do that, because I mean, the ultimate goal is to kind of like do the animation and stuff, yes, but if I were to kind of like focus on, like jump on towards like animation right now, then I would lose the illustration and stuff. Okay, so my goal is to, right now my goal is to pump out like really freaking fast illustrations, like 1 per day. All right, sorry, 1 per 2 days. All right, at least like 1 per 2 days. So I wanted to kind of like complete this illustration today, but I was like busy in the evening, so I could not do it. So maybe, maybe sometimes I won't even stream like the illustration. Maybe I will do it like in the morning or something, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, maybe I will do it in the morning. We will see, I don't know. Right, so yeah, or maybe I will stream in the morning. We will see, because I actually want to kind of like stream the illustration process, because that, as I mentioned before once in the stream, that kind of like puts a pressure on your head that you have to kind of like entertain and like complete the entire scene in like 3 to 4 hours. All right, so yeah, that kind of like puts the pressure. So that's why I kind of like stream the illustration. I don't know. All right, so yeah. All right, okay, since like people will be joining in, slowly. Okay, let's start doing our usual oh shit, 30 to 60 second poses. Let's go. Yep, I'm sleepy now. I am sleepy now. Let's go. 30 to 60 second pose. Okay. Why is my camera so freaking dull, man? I need it to be like very bright. Hold on, let me try to fix the camera. Oh god, that is probably too bright. Alright, there we go. So let's go. Okay. Maybe I should flip the camera so that people joining in would not be creeped out or something. Yeah, there we go. They would understand who this guy is. Oh my god. I don't know why I did that, but alright. Alright, let's start with our usual freaking poses. Okay, this is very important for our lines and stuff. So yeah, let's go. 30 seconds, let's go. But 30 seconds is done. 30 seconds is done, man. Holy shit. This goes so fast, bro. Thirty seconds is freaking fast. Holy shit. Let's go. This is done. Next up, a lot of sitting poses today, huh? A lot of sitting poses. Let's go. Another one done. This is better. Like The first one is like always a freaking problem. It's from the second one that everything kind of like gets better. Alright, I should freaking really give up on undos, man. Too many undos I use. Don't know if like anybody will join in and ask the questions and shit like that, but yeah, we'll still do some shit. Don't worry about it. Let's go. This is John. Another sitting pose. Let's go. Another sitting pose. Alright, 30 seconds start. Thirty seconds, John. Almost. Thirty seconds is done. Yep, there we go. 30 seconds done. The legs might be slightly shorter, but it's fine. But yeah, there we go. Oh my god, Another sitting pose. Oh my god, so many sitting poses today. So we are gonna do sitting poses now. Today is sitting poses day. Another sitting pose. Let's go. Let's go. Thirty seconds are like already done a long time ago. Another sitting pose done. Now for the last one. I need one more sitting pose. Alright, one more sitting pose. Let's go. One more sitting pose. Yeah, got him. Got him! Let's go. 30 seconds already done. This time I kind of like went crazy a little bit. Shit, forgot the legs as usual. Alright, done. All of these sitting poses today. Hi, what are you drawing? I am just drawing figures and like gestures and stuff. Yo, Miyoki, what's up, bro? On Twitch. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for coming in, saying hi. Alright, this is John. So, alright, now if anyone has any questions about like anything related to drawing and stuff, okay, be sure to kind of like shoot them in the comments, and I will be sure to answer them. So today we are probably not gonna draw a lot. I'm just gonna freaking talk because it's like already 10:37 p.m. So I just wanna, I don't know, take it easy today, I guess. So yeah. So if anyone has any questions, do let me know and I will answer them. Yo, guy, what's up, guy with yo? What's up? How are you doing? How are you doing, bro? How are you doing? So are you multi-streaming? Yes, I'm multi-streaming. And oh, you're drawing. I'm drawing at the moment. Nice, bro. What are you drawing? Oh, you have a nice style. Yes, I do have a nice style. Thank you. What is your advice on practicing gray value? Hold on, let me answer one by one. Hold on. Oh, nice. Okay, how to keep things simple, colored, shaded without it seemingly unfinished to you? What simple colored or simple colored without it seemingly unfinished to you? Okay, hold on. Practicing gray value and simple colored stuff. Alright, first I will answer the practicing gray value one. Hold on, give me a minute. Look at that sexy Sakura, by the way. Color tips. No, wait. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Oh my god, there are so freaking many layers over here. Goddamn, man. Okay. Practicing with, wait, what was the question? What is your advice on practicing gray value? Yes, it is a Gunnar art, by the way. Okay, so if you are kind of like practicing gray value, what I would suggest is, hold on, let me just grab a illustration over here. Hold on, where is it? Okay, let's grab this. Okay. First and foremost, I mean, yes, practicing grayscale and stuff, it always kind of like helps, yes, okay, but you should not stick to it like all the time. Okay, you should not stick to it all the time. Okay, secondly, you should start always with color. Okay, or at least if you don't want to start with color, okay, at least choose a single color like this, or maybe let's say a red like this. Okay, and start with that red. Okay, paint a lot of values with that red, using the red or the blues or whatever color that you have chosen. Okay, that will force your brain to think in color. Okay, not just in grays. All right, so remember that. Now for practicing grays, group the values. First and most important tip. Okay, group the values: blacks, shadows, lights, yeah, all of that shit. Group your freaking values. Right, something like that. Right, so keep the light values separate, keep the shadow values separate, So as you can see, for over here, for example, her pant over here is a very darker value, okay, and also her hair, okay, but everything apart from that is like very light. So I have kept it like separated, okay, so keep it like that. All right, keep it separate. Now over here with Sasuke, okay, his shirt and pant is like a very dark value, also his hair, okay, everything else is like a mid value or like a lighter value. All right, so if you see the color over here, yeah, look at that, everything else is a mid value or a lighter value. All right, so group your values, that is the most important thing. Keep the light separate, keep the dark separate. All right, and as I said before, the first tip is to never kind of like start with a gray, okay, never paint with a gray, always use a freaking color tone, okay, so like this. All right, do something like this, always freaking use a freaking color tone like this, right? That will kind of like help your brain to kind of like think in color rather than thinking in values only, okay. So yeah, okay, what is the next question? I hope this guy was listening, because I only see like one viewer. Okay, what is your question? Okay, I often overdo it, especially in mentioned story. It needs a lot of time to get finished. Also grayscale or monochrome, I overdo it. I save my colors into a palette, one line per character. Nice. Okay, how to keep things simple colored without it seeming unfinished to you? Okay, so I think this is the perfect question for me, because my style, as you can see, is very simple. Okay, it does not have any extra rendering and stuff. All right, it does not have any extra rendering and stuff, even over here. Okay, just two values, 1 and 2, that's it. Okay, forget about this. This is a very simple drawing. Look at this. This is a very big illustration, okay, this is a very complete illustration, okay, but even over here I'm only kind of like using two values. Look at this, 1 and 2, that's it. Light value and shadow value, that's it. That is the only value I'm like using. Like every freaking part of the body, every freaking color, there are only two values, except for in the middle part over here, right? Except for in the middle part over here. All right, and her face, this is a 3 value face, because this is a light value and this is a shadow value, but this fire, okay, this fire, hold on, this fire is casting a glow on her face, so that is why this middle value is present over here. But everywhere you see there are only two values, okay, only freaking two values, and over here as well, okay, so these are like 1, 2, 3, yeah, 3 values over here, and maybe a fourth one over here as well, but it's fine. But most of the values are like just a single, just like two values. So keep it simple, okay, do not try to kind of like complicate stuff. If you try to complicate stuff, it's gonna look messy, it's gonna look bad. Second tip I would give you is use a hard brush, okay. Do not use this, okay, no, never use this. All right, use a simple hard round brush, that's it. If you don't want to use a hard round brush, use a texture brush like this. Look at this. All right, texture brush like this. But you would say, all right, I wanna make it like very smooth and stuff. Okay, make like one side smooth and stuff. So what do? Then you either take a blender. Okay, either take a blender. Hold on. Right, and blend it out like this. Right, that is one way to do it. Or you can take a soft brush and like paint out the outline over here, make it soft. But this is kind of like messy. The soft brush kind of like gets messy. Okay, so don't do this. Instead, rather I would highly suggest you to learn how to use textured brushes. Textured brushes always are better than soft brushes. So yeah, there we go. That's why I always wonder how people do that without feeling there should be more and more. No, you just keep it simple as possible. I always also just use two values, but one hard shadow layer, soft layer, brush shadow. What the frick? Brush shadow layer, soft highlights, hard highlights and stuff. On things come to another, and suddenly I end up with too much. It looks good though, but it takes long. I always use blenders, mix soft and hard brushes. Should try once my story is finished. Don't want to change style midterms. Alright, so I already see what the problem with you is. Okay, I already kind of like see what the problem with you is. Okay. You use a lot of tones. Okay, so this is the shadow layer. Okay, then you use a core shadow or a main shadow layer. Then there is also kind of like ambient occlusion that you may be using, I don't know. Okay, yeah, the ambient occlusion that you may be using. Then there is let's say a highlight. Okay, a highlight like this. All right, and then a harder highlight like this. All right, so yeah, this is the problem over here. All right, this is the freaking problem over here. You kind of like mentioned the entire freaking problem. All right, you mentioned the entire freaking problem yourself. Yeah, this is the reason why it takes so long for you to do it. You don't do this shit. This is unnecessary. This is not necessary. Only add tones whenever they are like necessary. Okay, now I'm gonna show you this same drawing but with a flatter style. Look at this. Look at this. Looks absolutely beautiful. Even with a flatter style. Even with just a single kind of like tone, just a light tone. Okay, and then if I add a shadow tone, hold on. I will show you what happens. If I add in a shadow tone over here, yeah, if I add in a shadow tone over there, it immediately pops up just with that one shadow. Okay, just with that one shadow, right? It immediately freaking pops up just with that one freaking shadow over there. All right, it immediately pops out. the majority of the drawing is just one single color, all right, but these ambient occlusion kind of like shadows, they kind of like immediately pop the painting out, all right. So yeah, so even if it's like, even if like it's like it is like not finished, it still looks complete, because number one, the colors that you have chosen look are the right colors that you have chosen, okay, with all of proper values and stuff. Secondly, there are like not too many tones, okay, so it is like simple and like very pleasing to the eye, all right. And it also kind of like as a bonus, it does not kind of like cost you a lot of time. So yeah, that is another bonus. Even on paper I mix both, yeah, it's no, but you also have nice lining. I see it getting bold in the bottom and fine in the top, already gives dynamic to it. Yes, line confidence is also very important. So for example, look at this. If I kind of like disable that line layer, okay, still it holds using the color, yes, but that line thickness always kind of like brings out that a little bit of like pop. So yeah, that is kind of like an extra layer that is like not necessary at all, okay, that is just an extra layer. It is not necessary at all right. This is not necessary at all, okay. So for example, look at this. Over here I did not use the thick lines stuff. I kind of like based this entire freaking painting just on color alone and like thin line arts, that's it. The only line arts that I have, only lines I have are on the characters, not the robot himself. For the robot and the background I do not have any lines, all right. The only lines I have are on the characters and the weapons, that's it. And that is first and foremost to kind of like solidify the characters on the drawing, okay, in the painting, okay. So yeah, that kind of like solidifies the drawing. So yeah, so that's why I do not have it. So it kind of like still works. Even if I kind of like add the lines and stuff, add the thicker lines that I mentioned before, it is still gonna work, okay. It is still gonna work. It will probably pop out a little bit more, but it is still gonna work. It is still gonna work wonderfully. Look at this, beautiful. Look at this, it still works wonderfully. Yes, it kind of like pops out a little bit, but it still works. Still doesn't cause kind of like too many problems, all right. So yeah, but that is not necessary at all. The lines are not necessary at all. The lines doesn't matter. The thing that matters is your colors, okay, and your drawing, all right. Your drawing and your colors, that is the only thing that matters. Your drawing needs to be very neat, okay, and your color needs to be very neat. Color and values need to be like very neat and clean. That is the only thing that matters. I cannot access your link tree. What do you mean you cannot access my link tree? Jesus Christ, hold on. Yo, what's up? I am Sorcerer. Hello. Harsh Boss V5M. Hello. Hello, I'm having problem with perspective. What problems are you having? Tell me. Hold on, let me see my link tree. Okay, try this link. try this link. Try this link. I don't know if like on Twitch it's like a wrong link or something. I don't know, but it should definitely work if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it works. It works over here. I just opened it. Also no access. Is my browser too old? Maybe I'll try another. Yes, maybe that is your browser's problem. Probably, I don't know. So yeah, this guy is having problems with perspective. What problems are you having, sir? Harsh boss, what the shit problems you're having? Till then you people can goon on Sakura over here. God, where did this guy go? Holy shit, where did this guy go? He did not answer any of my, like, put out a question about what problems is he having. Sir, if you're there, please say hi, or I don't know, something. Maybe he's typing, so I should probably wait. Okay, on another browser it worked. Just wanted to see if you might have Insta to follow you, but no. Yes, I deleted my Insta. I deleted my Instagram because Instagram is a freaking piece of shit. They steal our art and stuff. You cannot grow, literally cannot grow on that. Okay, I tried for a very long time. I could not grow on Instagram. Okay, Twitter is similar to Instagram. Yeah, like it is like very hard to kind of like grow on Twitter as well, but it's still better than Instagram. Instagram is a piece of shit, to be honest. So that's why I kind of like left it. Also, it's very addictive. Meta is sus, to be honest. But you can follow me, but you can subscribe to me on like YouTube, and also you can follow me on my Twitch and Kara, and I don't know, just check the link tree. In the end, most social media is a piece of shit in their own ways. Yeah, true. Even YouTube is like piece of shit in its own way, man. I want to draw more Sakura and stuff over here, but I'm kind of like focusing on illustrations and stuff right now. So yeah, illustrations and stuff. Yep, we are gonna do this illustration tomorrow. Yeah, might choose like more kind of like brighter colors because it's like kind of like dull in my opinion, so might choose a bit kind of like brighter colors, I guess. Yeah, there we go. But I am kind of like recently starting to mix in the grays with the saturated colors. So yeah, that is kind of like tough. Oh yeah, the outline stuff. Yeah, I look at this over here. Look at this over here. So these people have like outlines. Okay, it kind of like makes the painting like very makes the drawing very like it solidifies the drawing. Okay, yes, but they are like not necessary at all. Even without them, it kind of like looks really good. Look at this. This is like without outlines. It looks awesome. So your drawing is what is most important, and second is like your colors. So yeah, your drawing shapes and everything most important. Second is like your colors. Outline and everything is like extra. Like the thick outlines and everything is like extra. So yeah, hope you got my point. Got my point. And where did that guy go who mentioned like he is having problems with perspective? Goddamn, man, holy shit. What the frick is wrong with people? All right, so yeah, if you have any questions, please do let me know and I will answer them. Okay, any questions, anything goes, bros, anything goes. All right, so I was watching Resident Evil Requiem, Charlie played Resident Evil Requiem, so I'm still kind of like busy with illustrations and stuff, so I cannot literally watch like playthroughs and like literally anything, because I'm really busy with all of this shit. So I have to kind of like focus over here, but I cannot focus on my phone where I keep playing the video games and stuff. So yeah. Also trying to learn some interior designing, because for drawing illustrations you really need to kind of like design the environment. So something like this. All right, so yeah, for this illustration I had to kind of like design the environment over here. So yeah, there we go. Forgot there is a table over here. Alright, there we go. Then there will be a bag over here. I'm gonna do it like a white colored. White and red. What are white and red? Let's do a white and red bag. It's a Pokemon bag, so it has to be white and red. But that's it. Perspective can be a beast, especially with character. Yeah, true. For me, characters are like easy because I have kind of like practiced a lot of freaking characters. Okay, for me, what kind of like is difficult is like backgrounds. I literally suck at drawing backgrounds. And hard surface. Characters are easy for me. Look at this. Characters are super easy for me, because I have practiced so many freaking characters and like perspective and stuff. It's super freaking easy for me. Look at this. Yes, sometimes I freak up, of course, like everyone. But they are generally kind of like too easy for me, like super easy for me. But backgrounds, no. I literally suck at drawing backgrounds. Where is it? Yeah, this is hard surface. The robot stuff. Then this is the human stuff, human robot stuff, right? This is whatever, man. I do not like this one. I do not like this. I absolutely do not like this. This is like whatever design. I do not like this. I mean, the perspective and everything is fine, but this is like whatever, man. I do not like this at all. Hold on. Yeah, this is the cars and stuff. Simple kind of like hard surface stuff. God damn, there is a freaking mosquito. Holy shit. Yeah, these are like even more simpler. Why am I so sleepy? This is background design. We designed this yesterday. This interior over here. I mean, I just use a reference, yes, but yeah, this is like designing stuff. Yeah, this is more props and stuff, food and shit. I suck at backgrounds, man. I swear to God, I suck at backgrounds. Jesus Christ. This is trees and stuff, where I was like practicing trees and shit. This is rocks. These are fine. These are super cool. I like them. What else? What else is there? There is a cityscape that I drew from like memory. That's it. Then this is a forest that I drew from memory, or like combining like 2-3 stage ship. These are some references. Whatever. Yeah, this is another of my illustration that I for a background for illustration I did. A background for an illustration that I did. This is another of my stuff. Go down. Why did I keep these over here? Holy shit! Why did I keep these over here? What the frick? Am I stupid? Right. Oh yeah, forgot about this. Holy shit! Hold on. Yeah, this we did like directly from memory. Like everything over here that you see is entirely from memory. Yes, I fricked up the backgrounds over here. Like for example, I fricked up the perspective of this building over here, but this is like entirely from memory. This is a very cool concept. Like the city is in between, kind of like a forest. Like this is an abandoned city, so trees and shit is like gonna grow around the city. So yeah, this is a very cool concept that I did on stream, without kind of like, I think without using references or with using some kind of like references, but this is like a combination of like an urban city plus nature stuff. So yeah, some things that I kind of like messed up over here, like this building over here. Yeah, this building over here, the perspective is kind of like off over here. It should be like this, to be honest, not over here. But you can just call this like a crooked building because of the abandonedness. And this train over here, it should be like this, but it's kind of like squished down. So yeah, that is one thing I messed up. And this Tory gate over here, another thing I messed up. So yeah, it's fine. I suck at backgrounds. It's fine. Other than that, it's cool. Have you drawn any anime stuff? Yes, I have drawn any anime stuff. A lot of anime stuff. Hold on. Hold on. Let me show you the anime stuff. Hold on. Let me just switch to. Hold on. I read your chats. I often say I don't like dead things because everything naturally is. Yes, that is very true. Or well, when I'm sketching it mostly looks nice too, but when I want to work on work it out, it never looks the way I want it. Yes, same over here. I like his stuff. Thank you. Yes, my memory is like, I am constantly observing and like consuming everything, so that is why I have a very good memory. But I have also kind of like actively trained myself to draw from imagination. Okay, because unless you do it, it is not gonna happen. Unless you freaking do it, it's not gonna happen, right? So yeah, okay. Anime stuff. Where did that guy go? Anime stuff guy. All right, here we go, bro. This is Genshin Impact drawing over here that I recently did like 3-4 maybe days ago, I think. Okay, then this is Dragon Ball Goku versus Frieza drawing. Then this is Goku versus Naruto, the food fight. This we did like in a single stream in like 4 hours, I think. So yeah, this is like super good. Then this, of course, you have seen Sakura, the Team 7 Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura. This is like whatever drawing. This is also kind of like a very simple drawing. I do not like this. I may remove this from my portfolio. Whatever, man. This is also like whatever. I do not like this one as well. I'm gonna remove this as well. Yeah, this is Pokemon's Jacinth and Lebanon. Was having some fun with characters and stuff. This is Freeren. I absolutely love this. This is very pastel colored and very rough, I think. Love this. This is also like whatever. I do not like this. The Space Dev 1 trend. I do not like this. This is a mini comic, I guess, for Mega Starmie. Mega Starmie, oh my god, bro. This is like crazy shit. This is Silent Hill dirty version. I don't know. This is very dirty and gross. I do not like this one as well. Okay, now comes like I'm gonna remove all like most of these, the previous ones. Now comes like the real illustrations and stuff. This Pokemon illustration that I did a couple days ago. I don't know when. March 3, 2025. All right, last year. Sorry. Yeah, almost like 1 year today. This is like, today is like March 3rd. Yeah, almost 1 year today. Then this is like a Freeren illustration. This is also like whatever, but I like this. It's fine. This is also Naruto's illustration. This is also like whatever. The characters are like fricked up. So I also I do not like this one, but this is like also very detailed and stuff. So yeah, I will kind of like keep it. This on the other hand is like very cool. I like this one. Ramen after training. Naruto illustration. And then there is this one. I did not stream this on YouTube or like make a video on this. So yeah, but this is like very detailed. This took me a lot of time. This is very detailed stuff. And this is obviously my best work, I guess. If you do not consider this one, yeah, then that is kind of like my best work. And this is Sasuke using his Kirin. This is kind of like a manga-esque style. So I always kind of like wanted to do a manga style kind of like illustration. So yeah, so this is an attempt to that, I guess. This is Dragon Ball Gohan Beast. When it was released like March 25, 2024, I did this. This is also really cool. Then this is Squirtles underwater. I did this in like 4 to 6 hours straight on stream, I guess, or off stream, I don't know. Yeah, I think I did this off stream, I guess. I don't remember. But over here the shapes and anatomy and shit are like everything is like wacky. I did not know how to kind of like draw a good anatomical stuff. Squirtle is fine, but this character is like whatever. Yeah, this one is also really good. This Mewtwo drawing, super freaking good. This is my kind of like my old kind of like style. Yeah, this also kind of like took a lot of time. This is a very old kind of like style. I almost kind of like mixed I was like almost doing some painterly stuff, but with like very poppy colors. This is very old. Holy shit, this is one of my first illustrations. I used a lot of opacity back then. So yeah, this is very old, man. A lot of opacity, a lot of like textured brushes. So that's why the characters and everything are like very blurry and smudgy, I guess. This is like whatever. I don't like this one. I've just kept it for like, yeah. I mean, I like the perspective and everything, but other than that, I don't like anything. Over here, I messed up the lighting. Don't like this one as well. It's fine. I mean, everything is like rendering and everything is like fine. Colors are fine, but don't like the lighting. Messed up the lighting. This is another one. This is a good one. A lot of Pokemon shit. I do not like this one. The character is like freaking weird. I did not know how to draw characters back then. Like I used to kind of like over render and stuff, make the head like too big and stuff. Yeah, this was my old kind of like style. Very painterly style, I guess. This is also an old kind of like style. This is a good one though. The lighting and everything is like good. Then this is also one of my first illustrations. Yes, very cool kind of like illustration. This, I like this one, like the perspective and everything. Then this is a Zelda painting. I kind of like did a little bit of like animation on this one, like whatever. So yeah, this also took me a lot of time, because at that time I did not have any knowledge about lighting and like shadows and stuff, so I could not kind of like simplify stuff and stuff like that. Could not paint like very fast and stuff. So yeah, this took me a lot of time as well. This is another Zelda kind of like drawing, I guess. These are like small Zelda drawings. Riju. A lot of painterly stuff I used to do back then. Look at this. A lot of painterly kind of like strokes and shit I used to do back then. Yeah, this is the Terraco robot, I guess. Lot of painterly stuff I used to do. This is my only kind of like hard surface armor kind of like painting. This is a commission that I did for someone. Okay, this is my only kind of like hard surface stuff. This is the same character. This is his helmet and stuff. This is like a commission that I did for a person. This was, I don't know, I think 200, like $160 to $200 commission, like one drawing over here, and this was another kind of like 100 to 150. This was another 100, I think. So yeah, very cool kind of like commission. This was an old painting of like Wednesday, when the Wednesday movies, this was released. This is like whatever. I do not like this one. I used to do a lot of painterly stuff back then. This is like very old, man. Holy shit, this is also one of my first illustration. This is back from like 2021, 2022, I guess. So yeah, this is very old. I had no idea how to draw a face. I had no idea how to draw, how to shade, how to color and shade and stuff. No idea about perspective as well. Nothing at all. No style, no nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is the worst. This is older than that one. Holy shit, this is Zhongli or like as Morax or something. So yeah, this is very old. Holy shit. Alright, man. Yep, this is it. It's been a long journey, I guess. Damn, pretty cool. Okay, thank you. Hold on, let me check your chats. Hey, can you tell me about color vibration? I'm confused. Please help me. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let me read the chats first. Hold on, give me a minute. This is one thing I needed much of time to learn, that if you draw fan art, you don't need to adapt the style. In the beginning I tried, that was the reason my fan art sucked back then. All right, do you have a portfolio or something that I can see, so that I can see your drawings? I guess. Love them in your style. Yes, thank you. Didn't play Silent Hill F yet. That is a really good game. I do not like the kind of like the other world aspects of Silent Hill, but it is like a very good game. Absolutely really good game. I highly recommend that. Highly recommend it. Also, yes, if you want to buy this illustration, if you want a print of this illustration, this Genshin illustration that you're seeing over here on the screen right now, okay, you can do so on my redbubble.com. okay, so I'm gonna link that in the chat. Give me a minute. I'm gonna, if you want to buy any of my prints, okay, there are prints over there on my shop. You can do so. Go there on the shop and you can buy the prints and everything on like Redbubble. So yeah, they ship like worldwide, so you do not have a problem with that, so don't worry about it. Honestly, you bad at drawing backgrounds wouldn't believe in seeing your work, bro. The only reason kind of like it doesn't appear that my backgrounds are bad is because my characters are like super good. So even over here, if you see closely, like these are just blobs in the background. The characters are like very detailed, yes, but in the background it's just blobs. It's just blobs of paint. Okay, it kind of like the characters kind of like overshadow the backgrounds. So yeah. I love the atmosphere and all. Yeah, thank you. Scrolls through her stuff and wonders what's her last fan art was besides the Ghost of Yote one from recently. Wait, I did not do the who are you talking about? I did not do the Ghost of Yote one. Just Instagram. I'm sorry, on the story I still work on at Webtoons, but you can watch Insta also if you're not logged in, right? Yes. Sometimes I'm sorry, I'm just talking about myself. All right. Yeah, please link your Insta. I wanna see it. I wanna see what your drawings are. All right, give me a minute, Rich Smith. I will explain stuff to you. But your only blobs were great for the background, especially as the much detail in the characters keeps the attention focused on them. Yes. The backgrounds are like simple and they are like blobby, so that is why it kind of like focuses on the characters more. The eye tends to focus on the characters more. Yes, that is one of the very drawing tricks that you can that you have to use, I mean, sorry, not have. Please link your Insta, I want to see it, and then I want to answer his question. Okay, I'm gonna wait for like 2 minutes. If you can link your Insta, that is very cool. How do I go to your Twitch account so that okay, I cannot go to your Twitch account. Jesus Christ. I mean, yes, I cannot go to your Twitch account. It's fine. Alright. Do please link your Insta. Till then, I will answer this guy that I met. Okay, color vibration. God damn it. Oh, what do you mean? How is the freaking color moving? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Which color is moving? And how are things standing out? Which color is doing? Click the name in the chat, or is it because of your multi-stream that makes it never multi-stream so far? Yes, I clicked the name, but I cannot okay, I got it, sorry. Oh my god, your style is super cool. Holy shit, bro. Discord, YouTube. Oh yeah, by the way, if you guys are on Discord, please do join my Discord as well. I have a Discord channel. Goddamn, your style is super cool. Yes, this style, okay, I'm gonna say it. This style that you have, the drawing and painting style, is perfect for cel shading. Okay, if you want to add the soft blush, you can do so using a texture brush. Yes, that also works in like cel shading as well, but this is literally perfect for cel shading. You just have to kind of like let go of like making everything soft and having like everything having a lot of values and stuff. You just have to let go of that. This style is perfect for cel shading and like a flat shading. Okay, your style is perfect for flat shading. Just let go of it. Just experiment a lot, experiment a bit with cel shading and like flat shading and stuff. Okay, choose good colors. You even have like good colors. Yes, I forgot to mention that you have good colors as well. You have a good choice of colors as well, right? So just let go of like let go of like shading like everywhere, like doing like a really detailed shading everywhere. Just let go of that. Just keep it like simple. Okay, nothing too much. Only kind of like have more values like wherever they are like necessary. So yeah, just do it. Flat shading, yeah, flat shading, sorry, not flag shading, flat shading. Yes, flat shading is just this one. Hold on, let me show you. Yeah, this is flat shading. That's it. Just one color. That's it. End of story. if you however want to add a color, you can just go ahead and just add the essential, only the essential kind of like shadows. All right, that's it. That is the only thing that you do. If you however you want to add, if you want to add any color whatsoever. This is the only thing that you do. That's it. Everything else kind of like remains flat. That's it. All right, so yeah, there's nothing but flat shading. And some artists actually use this. I forgot their names. I have kind of like taken some stuff from them as well. So keep it as simple as possible. Only add values, only add extra values wherever there it's like necessary. All right, don't complicate stuff. Okay, this guy, hold on, let me explain this guy. Okay, this is very important for people, kind of like people, you people, everyone should listen to this, what I'm like about to explain. Why does it and the color temperature have in common? I'm talking about color vibration. Do not join in this card. Do not remember. You will be spammed. People asking you to build their PC and stuff. Joking. Just join. Join in Discord. People. I don't know how many people are there. Join. There are like 57, 50 or something people. I don't know. I cannot. Yes, you cannot join because you freaking. You know what you did. Goddamn. Why is it called cell shading? Because it's like kind of like a cell. It is not cell shading. Frick. Okay, that came out rude. I just wanted to say that there is a reason it is called cell shading. It is certainly not cell shading. Frick, we are not shading bacteria. Yeah, it is not cell shading, but cell shading, kind of like the name comes from like animation cells. All right. So yeah, that is exactly why it is called as like cell shading. Okay, this thing that I'm about to explain, it is very important. Probably the people who are very good in color are going to explain this to you guys. Okay, so pay attention. Give me 2 minutes. What is his questions? Tell me again about color vibration. How is the freaking color moving? Why the F it is moving? And how are things standing out? Which color is moving? What? Oh, okay. And why does it and color temperature have in common? I'm talking about color vibration. Okay. Okay. God damn it. All right. Okay. Simple thing. All right. I'm gonna explain color in like simple stuff, simple steps. This is one color. All right. This is a tint of that color, and this is a shade of that color. All right, shade of the same color. Okay, so this is very simple. Okay, this is very simple. So if you kind of like do this in like grayscale, it will be something like this. It will be something like this. Yeah, this is the grayscale stuff. This is grayscale. This is simple. All right, very simple, very basic kind of like concept about color. Okay, now let's complicate that a bit. Okay, let's complicate that a bit. Like, not actually complicated, but yeah, you get my point. Okay, now there are things like color schemes. All right, things like color schemes. So for example, red, orange, and yellow, and then it goes ahead with the greens, and then comes back into the magentas as well. Okay, so this is like a analogous color scheme. All right, it is made up of 3 colors. All right, but it can have like more colors if like it is needed, since the yellow and magenta kind of like fall into one color. Okay, so the magenta can also be just a tone of yellow, I guess. Okay, and the yellow can be a tone of green. Okay, something like that. All right, so yeah, you can shift this yellow slightly towards more green to a lemon yellow, and both of the colors can be kind of like tones of each other. So yeah, so they are essentially like 3 colors. So this is 1 color, this is 2 color, and this is 3 color. Okay, so yeah, never use more than 4 colors. All right, never use more than 4 colors. Then there is like, after this there is like complementary schemes. Okay, then triadic schemes and stuff. A lot of freaking schemes like red, yellow, and blue. Very triadic. And then there is also red, orange, and blue. This is complementary, split complementary. Then there is red and let's say a green, okay, this is complementary. And then blue and yellow is complementary. Blue and orange is also complementary. And when you kind of like combine like 4 colors of these like this, okay, blue, orange, and red, green, then it becomes a double complementary. Okay, so yeah, this is basic kind of like color theory right here. All right, basic freaking color theory, right? All right, now since you already know this, okay, to add this is like a base color. This is like a light or a highlight, whatever you wanna freaking call it. Okay, then this is like a shadow. Okay, but you know, I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Let me show you what happens, what is actually happening over here. All right, there we go. We have this strip of hues together. All right, so this is from light to dark. Okay, light to shadow, light to shadow. All right, this is good and all. Okay, this looks really good. This looks really good. All right, but you know, what if this is the base color? Of course, yes, this red is like the base color, but then what if I kind of like slightly move the hue and then shift the colors like that? All right, what if I slightly move the hue and shift my colors like that? This will go towards the magenta now. There we go. Okay, this is also light to dark. Okay, light to shadow. Okay, but this is more I don't know, more vibrant, more exciting. This is boring. Okay, of course this also works in like some cases, but this is mostly boring. But this is more vibrant, more exciting. All right, now why does this happen? Because the colors are kind of like, you know, vibrating with each other. Okay, they are kind of like playing with each other. Okay, that is what is like since this is like more vibrant, simple way to kind of like put it, since it's like more vibrant, it is causing a vibration. That is a simple way to put it. Okay, the colors are kind of like vibrating with each other. Okay, so yeah, over here you can skip this yellow and just add in a magenta. That also kind of like works wonderfully. I always kind of like have the magentas in the shadows and the lights. That also works super good. But you can also kind of like keep a yellow like I did before. So it really depends upon, I don't know, what you choose, and like it depends upon the color temperature and stuff as well. So color temperature is another thing. Goddamn, this is getting difficult by the minute. So yeah, this is color vibration. I will explain color temperature. Hold on. Have to go, unfortunately. Thanks for the great stream and all the advice. Have a great rest of the day. Yeah, see ya. Alright man. Thank you so much for coming in, saying hi, hanging out, following me. Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate it a lot. A more not very confusing name would have been celluloid shading. Yeah, that could. Okay, I want to know, how do you choose warm and cool shadows for a character based on their skins? Okay, I will explain this. Hold on. It should have been what instead of y. Okay, tint equals mix y. Yes, shade equals mix back. Yes. Yo, sorry, the power ran out. It's fine, guy. Values, I am taking notes. Yes, blue. Yeah, the colors are cuddling together. Analogous, yes, because using more than foreground makes it look like, yes, exactly, it makes it look like cocomelon. Yeah, okay. Basic color theory, I know. So red is the midtone. It's, yeah, maybe you can call it the midtone, but to not confuse yourself with midtones, okay? Just think about lights and shadows. Midtones are like something extra that you occasionally, not occasionally, like you add it if it's like necessary, at least in my case. Okay, so yeah, don't complicate it. Is it true about color theory that you should use the opposite color of the color palette as secondary or undertone color, undertone shadow? Yes, that is very true. Yes, the right one is interesting looking, not really boring, but then it depends on the beholder. Well, that depends upon you, but in my opinion, if you kind of like shift the hues, it automatically kind of like gets more interesting. Left equals sad, right equals kneeling nuking monster. I know color temperature from photography. Golden hour, Pantha, see the ghost. Okay, midtone equals extra. Yes, midtone equals extra. Only think about light and darks or light and shadows. Alright, so yeah. Okay, I'm gonna answer this guy's question first. Hold on, where is this guy? I want to know, how do you choose warm and cool shadows for a character based on skins? Right, this is also related to the thing that I'm like explaining, color vibration as well. Okay, so based on skin tones, I'm gonna put down a bit of skin tones over here. Alright, so these are I don't know, these are the more kind of like common skin tones, I guess. There is also a bluish kind of like skin tone, so maybe I will add that. I don't know, like a grayish or a bluish kind of like tone, I guess. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. All right, So yeah, so based on the skin tones, normally what happens, the shadows and the lights always depend upon the color temperature. Okay, so warm light, cool shadows. Okay, cool light, warm shadows. All right, that is the basic principle. Warm light, cool shadows. There we go. All right, warm light, cool shadows. Okay, hold on, you wouldn't understand this. You will understand this though. Warm light, cool shadows. All right, then if there is like a cool light, okay, then the shadows are definitely gonna be more warmer, like this. Simple color temperature theory. All right, so based on the skin tone, the shadows will be depending upon the light. Okay, so let's go with a normal kind of like one. All right, warm light and cool shadows. Warm light and cool shadows. All right, so for this one, let's go with a normal, that warm light and cool shadows one. All right, so I'm gonna since like it's like a warm light, this is gonna remain the same color, and since the shadow is like cool, I'm gonna shift it towards a magenta. Okay, then shift the shadows towards a very cooler side. Okay, now instead of this magenta, you can directly kind of like use a blue like this, sorry, like this. All right, that also kind of like works, and that also happens in real life as well. Okay, so yeah, this is simple kind of like thing. Okay, same goes over here. Okay, this is a reddish kind of like skin tone, this is a orangish skin tone, so the shift towards a cooler side will be slightly less. So for example, this is a very blue, so I'm gonna shift this towards a violet. Okay, or maybe even towards a magenta or a red. Yeah, red, let's do a red. Okay, then have that kind of like cooler kind of like tone. Yeah, let's do a magenta. Red is kind of like a warmer kind of like tone. So yeah, you can even have this something like this or something like this. Like this is a very cooler kind of like shadow. You can even shift this towards a gray side. All right, gray side, look at this. Yeah, there we go. A very cool kind of like grayish kind of like shadow. Okay, same goes over here. You can shift this towards an orange, or since this is a lemon yellow, okay, you can shift the shadow towards a green. Okay, you can shift the shadow towards a green. So green is more cooler than the lemon yellow. Okay, so you can shift the shadow towards a green. All right, so yeah, that always kind of like sells, I guess. Now this color over here, this is like a warmer kind of like tone. Okay, this is like a warm skin color, very dark warm skin color. You can either shift the shadow directly towards a blue like this, wait, that is the same freaking color, sorry, my bad, same freaking tone. Yeah, directly towards a blue like this. Okay, or what you can do is like shift it towards more kind of like a warmer tone. Okay, then that light will be kind of like cooler. So yeah, that also works. But also the highlight over here is gonna be blue, because the darker kind of like light is gonna reflect the blue light of the sky. Okay, it's gonna bounce the blue light of the sky from the skin, from the darker skin. Okay, it does not happen in the lighter skins over here. Okay, it does not happen in the lighter skins over here, but it does happen in darker skins. the highlight is normally very saturated, like a bluish color. All right, so yeah, always remember that. Now this is a tricky one. This is a very desaturated skin color. So what you can do is, like, instead of like going saturated like this with the shadows, all right, hold on, yeah. Instead of going saturated like this with the shadows, what you can do is, like, go freaking desaturated. Yeah, look at this, something like this. Go freaking desaturated. Have, like, play with the desaturation like that. And then for the highlight, you can just go something like saturated, completely saturated. Yeah, something like this. You can play something like this. This is how you vibrate colors. So yeah, this is all nothing but kind of like color vibration. It's nothing but color vibration. This is nothing but color vibration. All right, I'm gonna explain more about color vibration. I know. Baseline color vibration equals make it look interesting. Yes. Doesn't depend, skin tone depend on the ambient. Yes, it does. Like every color depends upon ambient light at this point. So yeah, it's not only just skin tone. Ambient light here meaning the light which is falling on the skin as well as on the surround. No, ambient light is a light that is like bouncing off of the environment. Okay, it bounces off the environment. So I cannot probably show you in my illustration because my illustrations are like very cell shaded, but yeah, as an example I would give is, look at this. I paint this color over here. Okay, this color that I painted right now, okay, this color that I painted right now is ambient light or bounce light. Okay, because the sky is bouncing off the light over here. The sky is mixing, the skylight, pink and blue skylight is like mixing with the ground over here, and then it is bouncing off the both of the colors over here and making it kind of like a violetish kind of like color. So yeah, that is nothing but bounce light or ambient light. Even over here you can see in her dress over here, this is not a kind of like a reddish kind of like shadow over here. This is like a purplish or a gray shadow. Why does that happen? Because the sky is mixing the blue light and the magenta light with the red kind of like with the red color of her dress. Okay, and making the shadow like a purple hue or a grayish hue. Okay, so that is nothing but ambient light or bounce light. Okay, even over here, this blue over here, very saturated, very kind of like bright. Sorry, this white over here, so this is a white, but it's like very bluish and very saturated. Okay, and very bright, because this blue is kind of like throwing its color onto the white, making it very blue looking. All right, so yeah, that is nothing but ambient light or bounce light. So if we change the temperature of the ambient light, shouldn't the skin tone drastically change too? Yes, it will change. By the way, did you know to get a tint in watercolor we do not add black and white? Yes, I know, we add water to it. what we add is a chemical called H2O. It was freaking frustrating controlling the tints and shadows of you. Yes, definitely. But then I found a really good trick which made it so easy and so fun. Basically, you take a bit of water on your palette, then pick the color instead of directly putting the color on the palette. That gives you a very dark and vibrant color. Yes. Add more water to get a tint. I found it helpful, so I'm sharing it all with watercolor people out there. Thank you, thanks so much. Hope it helps. No, here I am taking ambient light to be that. Usually is what bounce light is, but here I'm using it as a word to describe color directly falling on the face plus the bounce light. Oh yeah, but you know that is the ambient light. So color directly. So see, it's something like this. Alright, man. So the light color and the base color kind of like gets mixed together, okay, and it forms a very different color. So that is nothing but bounce light. So yeah, that is exactly what is like happening. So let me show you an example over here. Look at that. Yeah. So this color over here, it is nothing but bounce light. Even I would even rather make it more kind of like saturated. There we go. Okay. So this color over here, that is nothing but bounce light. So I can shift it towards a magenta to kind of like reflect the pinks in the sky. Okay, so that is nothing but kind of like a bounce light. All right, so yeah, the light is kind of like the magenta light is kind of like bouncing, like mixing in with the red of her frock. Okay, and then kind of like creating this violet hue. Okay, so that is nothing but bounce light. Yeah, it mixes in with the base color and creates an entirely new hue and a lighter kind of like tone than the shadow. So yeah, that is nothing but bounce light. Do not complicate stuff. Jesus Christ, you tend to kind of like complicate a lot of stuff, man. You tend to complicate a lot of stuff. Holy shit. Alright, I'll be right back. Give me a minute. I'm gonna go pee and bring some water, so I'll be right back. If you have any question, wait, no, wait. I still need to explain how color vibration works. Jesus Christ. So don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. BRB in like 1 minute. Alright. Be right back in like 1 minute. Alright, give me a minute. I gotta go drink water. Too much talking today. Sorry, I needed the water. My water was finished. Not too many people are there. People are like online like this, so it's kind of like stressful when it's like there are a lot of people, I guess. Oh, by the way, there was a lunar eclipse today, like a blood moon eclipse, I think. I don't know if you saw that. I did not see that. I was busy with something. So there was a lunar eclipse today, if I'm not wrong. Also, we are going back to the moon. I am very happy for that. Very excited and very happy. I'm gonna go. I will see you guys, I don't know, in the next life, I guess. Okay. Okay, color vibration, simple stuff. All right, give me a minute. As I explained before, skin color, very simple stuff. Skin color, shadow. All right, shadow of the skin color. I do not know how to explain this, but in simple terms, this is something called as like color vibration. Alright, because these are like opposite colors, and it is like vibrating, like they're like vibrating with each other. Alright, the opposite colors. Okay, they are creating a, I don't know, they're creating a sense of relation, like a very different sense of relation. So as an example over here, where is this? Yeah, here we go. Look at this. Over here, this is a skin tone. This is a crimson or a pink skin tone or magenta skin tone. Okay, then for the shadow I'm using this blue over here. Okay, then because of these kind of like opposite colors, okay, both of these colors are like vibrating with each other. All right, this is causing a vibration to happen between both of the color wavelengths. Okay, so a tidbit of like physics over there. All right, same goes over here. This is like a light, and this is like a shadow. Same color vibration is like going on over there in the hair as well. All right, so that is nothing but a color vibration. So I can use the darker pink here, but yes, this also kind of like looks good, yes, but this violet over here or a purple over here is gonna look even better. Okay, this indigo or purple or violet is gonna look even better. Okay, even better than the other one. Okay, because one of the reason is that yes, both of the colors are vibrating with each other, but the other reason is that this color, like the blues, always act as freaking grays. Okay, and when you kind of like add a gray to something, so for example, let's take this color, add a gray to it like this. All right, immediately this lighter color kind of like starts popping off because the gray is freaking dull. All right, so the lighter color is like more saturated. It immediately starts popping off. Okay, and that creates another level of freaking vibration over there. All right, so yeah, same goes in reverse as well. So same goes in kind of like reverse as well. Hold on, let me show you. Right, this is a gray, slightly saturated gray, I guess, slightly saturated gray. Then this is a blue. I'm gonna make this even more desaturated. There we go. perfect, right? So yeah, that immediately kind of like pops off the freaking blue over there. All right, that is like another level of freaking color vibration, I guess. So this is exactly why this is like happening. So this blue, this saturated blue, and like this is violet, this is kind of like acting like a freaking gray, okay? And that is exactly why this light color is like popping off, okay? Even over here, as you can see, the pink color is like popping off like a lot, okay? That is exactly what is kind of like causing the colors to vibrate with each other, okay? Even over here, this is like another level of color vibration over here in this painting. So this is vibrating with hues. This is like vibrating with hues. There we go, another level of color vibration. This is just hues vibrating with each other. Like there are a lot of freaking saturated tones, but I have adjusted them in proper value, according to kind of like proper value. So if I kind of like grayscale this, so yeah, look at this. This is a lighter or a mid kind of like tone, okay? Then this is a darker tone, so mid tone, so darker tone on top of a mid tone, okay? And even a lighter tone on top of the freaking darker and mid tone over here. So yeah, so the values that I've kind of like divided the painting into is like very kind of like same as if you paint with a gray or something like that. Same goes over here, mid tone, lighter tone on top, and darker tone on top. So yeah, this is how you vibrate colors. You either use the grays, as I mentioned, which is kind of like a easier method, or you use the hues to kind of like cause a vibration between the hues. So yeah, using the hues, using the values of the hues, because every hue has a different value, to be honest. So yeah, exactly how you would cause a vibration. So as an example over here with the hues stuff, look at this. This is how I would kind of like use the hue value to kind of like make it work. So yeah, this is a darker hue. There we go. All right, so yeah, this is also kind of like the colors are vibrating with each other, but this works in like not every painting, okay? It does not work in like every painting, okay? You have to kind of like change the values slightly, okay? Change the values slightly of the blues and the reds, so it does not like always kind of like work. To make it work, to make it like pleasing to the eye, you have to kind of like slightly play with the values and stuff. So yeah, anyways, this is what color vibration is. I hope you understood this. If you have any questions, please do let me know. Yeah, even over here I am using grays over here, but the same thing that I'm doing the same thing with the reds over here. So reds and oranges, very cool color vibration going on over here, keeping them in the color scheme or the color temperature, if you will. Okay, yeah, so there is one more thing that I need to mention about like color vibration. So this works if there are like opposite colors, but now you would say, how to implement this if the color temperature is something like this, okay? So this is like in single color temperature, okay? just a single color, just a sunset scene with the pinks and the violets. Okay, a way to do this is using this method over here. All right, so use analogous colors, so like this. Use analogous color. This is exactly what I did in this painting over here. The reds, magentas, blues and purples. That's it. Keep them vibrating with each other. Okay, this thing will still kind of like vibrate. So this is the reason why this looks more vibrant than this one. Yeah, because these colors are kind of like, you are vibrating the colors with each other. All right, you're changing the hues and using the hues against each other. For example, look at this. This is a pink over here, but then I am contrasting it directly with a freaking blue over there. Okay, with a Prussian blue, with a light tone or a light hue of like Prussian blue. Okay, this is a darker, kind of like a more saturated tone than this. This saturation is like 56%, this is like 47%. The blue is like 47%, the magenta is like 56%. So the magenta has a more saturated value than the blue. Okay, but yeah, so I am kind of like doing that. So that is what is like causing the vibration to happen. Okay, so yeah, always kind of like have this at the back of your head. So even if I kind of like use a violet over here, it is still gonna cause a vibration. Look at this, it's still gonna cause a vibration because it is just so I'm using the hue values to my advantage over here. So if I kind of like use a darker value over here, yes, it looks good, it definitely kind of like looks good, but the hue is like the same. Okay, it will definitely not have the same effect as if having a blue or some other hue out over here. Okay, so yeah, and as I mentioned before, if the lighting is cool like this, so this is a very cool kind of like lighting. Okay, you use warm shadows. Okay, sorry, this is a very warm lighting. Sorry, my bad. This is a very warm lighting. So you use cool shadows. So same. So I did the same. So this magenta or the red is like a very warm color. Okay, but in the shadows over here, I have used everything cooler. Okay, even over here in the shadow over here, in the shadow it's cool. This is more kind of like warm, very warm. This is like a cooler highlight, but this is like even more cooler, the shadow. So this almost, so this looks like more warmish than when compared to this. So yeah, cool shadows, warm light, warm shadows, cool light. Sorry, warm light, cool shadows, and cool light, warm shadows. God damn, that's confusing. Always remember that. All right, I think you got the gist of color theory, but only the explanation on this, it does not help. You have to kind of like go and experiment with colors. Okay, so yeah, just go and I don't know, start splashing colors, I guess. So let me show you some example of like splashing colors. Not this, not this, not this, not this, no, yeah, this one in particular. Same goes, same. I'm doing the same thing. Warm light, cool shadows. All right, same thing I'm doing over here. I think I need to learn a lot. Yes, definitely. Have you checked the art of Jamila Kanoff? Yes, she was one of my favorite artists, Jamila Kanoff. She's really good illustrator who uses traditional poster paints. Yes, also she is a very sweet person. Absolutely. Very. Her boyfriend is like you. Madam, she has a boyfriend? I don't know. I didn't knew that. Holy shit, man. Jamila Kanoff is one of my favorite artists. Don't worry about it too much. So yeah, I'm using the same technique that I mentioned over here. Warm light, cool shadows. So yeah. And over here I'm using the grays as in the shadows, all right, and the saturated tones in the light, all right. So if I kind of like make a grayscale of this, so look at this, everything that is in shadow is like gray and everything that is in light is like very saturated. Look at this. So this is a very saturated kind of like pink color, but it is also lighter than the gray. So look at this. This is a very cool technique that most artists use. So yeah, remember this thing. Okay. So and even this over here, this kind of like is a very desaturated magenta or a purple. Okay, but it almost kind of like acts like a gray, and this blue kind of like acts like a saturated tone. So yeah, almost. Yeah, remember this part, bros. Oh shit, sorry, my bad. I'm doing the same thing over here as well. Warm light, cool shadows. Cool light, warm shadows. All right, this is a cool shadow, cool light, cool shadow. It's fine. Like sometimes it's fine, but most times it's like cool light, warm shadows, and the other way around, warm light, cool shadows. So yeah, this is a cool light, but this is a warm shadow. Same goes over here, cool light, warm shadows. Wait, another one I have. Hold on, not this. Where is the other one? No. Yeah, even over here you can see warm light, cool shadows. Even over here, cool light, warm shadows. So yeah, I have a painting. Hold on, let me show you guys. I have some color stuff. No, not this. This is like more muted and grayish. Yeah, this one. And man, I did so many of these. Holy shit. Holy shit, man. I did so many of these. Jesus Christ. Yeah, here we go. This is exactly what I'm doing over here. Okay, like choosing very opposite colors to each other. Magenta, blue. All right, that's it. Only kind of like two colors over here, magenta and blue. All right, so yeah, warm light, cool shadow. So this is warm light, cool shadow. Okay, warm light, cool shadow. That's it. doing the same thing, doing the same usual opposite color. Even over here, opposite colors, pink and greens, all right, or reds and greens, whatever you want to freaking call it. Very opposite colors. Opposite colors always kind of like tend to vibrate with each other, so always use them if you can. But if you cannot use them, then vibrate the colors like very close to each other, I guess. Even over here, look at this opposite color, this, and then there's this, and then there's this. Yeah, very opposite kind of like colors. I'm vibrating with each other. Even over here, pink and a very saturated green as a shadow. Yeah, there we go. She has one. She's mine. What the frick? She's mine too. What the frick? Are you frickin'? The cool teen goth girl who turned into an introverted hobbit artist. Perfect story for romantic comic. Oh my god. Have you ever talked to Jamila? Well, I think only on a comment, but I don't know. She probably didn't want to talk to me, I guess. I don't know, but not personally, I guess. You know, you can talk to her on email. Well, there is no reason. I don't see a reason unless I want to ask her something. She responds to every email from fans. That's cool. I meant that she's my favorite too. Can art repair my fridge? Probably. If you have talent for repairing a fridge as well as making it into a art kind of like artistic version of it, I guess. Probably it can repair your fridge. Okay, I'm looking at more questions, so give me a minute. But this rich guy talks a lot. I do not see anyone else's questions. Okay, I want to know how do you choose warm and cool shadows for a character based on skin. Yeah, that I think I answered. Truck with feet, welcome. Hello bro, what's up? Art can definitely fix your fridge. Goddamn, I have 1259 subscribers. Please do subscribe, guys. If you are new over here, please do subscribe. Jesus Christ, we need 1 million. Alright, soon we need 1 million subscribers, bros. Please subscribe. I'm gonna do more, like a lot of stuff is like coming. Okay, a lot of stuff is like coming. So yeah, we're gonna do more stuff. Like I want to do some. I'm preparing for animation now. First there is like illustrations, yes, then there is like animations. So yeah, I'm preparing for animation. We are gonna do the Naruto Sakura fanfic. Alright, so yeah, please do subscribe. Please subscribe. Peter Han is cracked. Yes, Peter Han is definitely cracked. He's always high, I think, high on art. Also, hello people in on Twitch. Welcome 3 people on Twitch. What about Louis or Louis? Louis is God, bro. Louis is God. She is probably one of the best artists out there. She has so much freaking knowledge, it's not even funny. I swear to God, her knowledge is not funny at all. She has so much knowledge, so much skill, it is not even funny. The only thing that I wish that, I mean, her style is good, yes, but her rendering is like, yeah, I think she needs to fix her rendering. It's like very let's say time consuming, and that is the reason why it's like kind of like complicated. She uses a lot of opacity type stuff. Maybe that's how her freaking brain works, I guess. But if she could kind of like simplify the rendering process, then that would be definitely very cool. She should definitely learn from a lot of visual development artists. So yeah, their techniques and stuff, visual development artist techniques and stuff, they are like unparalleled. Their color stuff and like their techniques and stuff is like crazy. Visual development artists. I am probably not an advanced visual development artist. I'm like a mid to beginner viz dev artist, I guess. But yeah, their color stuff is like crazy. So yeah, we are gonna do Naruto Sakura fanfic. These are some of the concepts for it, I guess. These are the character designs that I did a couple streams back. These are probably finalized character designs. I don't know. Might change a thing or two over here, but we will see. These are some silly illustrations. That's it. Even this one. Alright. This is old character development sheet. Alright. And what else? Alright, I cannot show you more than that. Sorry, I cannot show you more than that. My bad. I want to keep it like secret. So I am working on animation and stuff. So yeah, first I'm gonna get a good hold on illustration. Gonna start pumping out illustration every 2 days or something, like one illustration every 2 days, because illustration is kind of like the base of animation, I guess. Illustration and comics. So you need to kind of like craft a really good story in like one single frame, okay? And if the animation kind of like takes a lot of time, I can, you know, just lay back on illustration, all right? Lay low on like illustration and like pump out some stuff. So this is very important. So this is one of my this is a really good kind of like career stuff. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna go crazy on illustrations for this month, at least for the month of March at least. We will see. I'm gonna start pumping out more and more illustration. I'm gonna start having a good hold on backgrounds as well. So yeah, there we go. All right, goodbye, good night, Rich Smith. Anyways, yep, that's about it. I think if anyone has any questions, please do let me know. I will be here for like another 2 minutes or something. Otherwise, I'm gonna stop streaming, I guess. It's already 12:31 a.m. I have streamed late and it's 2 hours already. So probably I should just stop. Alright, I'm waiting for like 2 minutes. If anyone has any questions, please do let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna go stop the stream. So yeah, tomorrow I will be here. Tomorrow I probably do not have anything in my private life, I guess. So I'm free. So tomorrow we're gonna make this illustration. Probably I will stream in the morning tomorrow or in the day. And if not, then I will stream at 7 p.m. I guess, so the usual, and then we will complete this illustration, because I am literally freaking scared right now. I do not know if I will be able to do this, but yeah, this is very simple, of course, but I have not set the design of the bed and the character kind of like skeleton, like a rough design of the character and stuff. So I have not said that, so I don't know how this is gonna go. Anyways, yep, I guess I will stop the stream now. All right, so yeah, thank you for joining in, thank you for listening to my bullshit. and I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. I do not expect like people will come in over here today. Alright, goodbye man. Good stream. Very casual or like very simple stream. Good stuff. Nothing too crazy.